Take a photo, I'm looking good. Yo, what's up, everybody out there in YouTube land, or well, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I guess I'm speaking to everybody about this one, right? Took me a while to make this video, cause I had a dilemma. You know. I didn't really want to give this kind of information out. Don't get me wrong, I love giving advice to everybody. I like looking out for anybody and everybody, but I really didn't want to give this advice to the wrong people, you know, assholes. I don't want people out there like, you know, getting women and upsetting women, or giving AIDS out, or you know. They talk about how good guys finish last and whatever, how assholes ruin it for good guys. Well, the truth is, assholes do ruin it for good guys. But I was a good guy one day when I was a little one. I was a dickhead. Well, I was a good guy, and then I learned how to be an asshole. And I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm in between. Honestly. I don't know, I guess I'd be called like a heartbreaker. I don't know, Lucky Luck, the lover boy, a.k.a. the heartbreak kid. You know, I don't do it on purpose, though. My intentions are usually good, I promise. Really, really and truly. But let me get you into it with the super long intro. Tips on how to seduce a woman. Pretty woman, fine woman, whatever you find to be pretty and fine. You know what I mean? You might like you a nice, thick, juicy one with, I don't know, red skin, pink skin. You might like you a nice, slim one with caramel skin. Whatever you think is fine. Women are women. People, human beings. All right? Well, I gave y'all my disclaimer. This is not for jackwagons. If you are a dickhead or a jackwagon, please do not watch this video. Do not sit here and try to take my advice or anything like this. Anyway, this first video, I'm just giving you tips on understanding what you're doing when you're seducing a woman. I'm not actually going to give away too much tips for this first one. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you like this. Women are human beings, just like men. Okay? Long story short. Same way that you get horny and you think that you want a woman is a human being. She gets horny and she wants a man. Don't get me wrong. There are people out there that want the same sex. I'm not speaking about that right now, but like I said, this applies for all human beings. Okay? At the end of the day, a woman is not just like a man, but they are a human being. They're like a man. So same way that you get horny and you would want a specific type of woman, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of men out there that would do almost any kind of woman as long as they had whatever between their legs. I get it. But you have a preference. That is human nature. Humans prefer something. So understand that women want sex just as much, or if not more, than men. Society standards make them believe that they believe that they have to act like they don't. Because, I mean, if you think about it, throughout history, they have all kind of things where it's like, stone that woman, she's a whore, or, you know, burn her, she's a witch. Like, they got all these kind of, you know, stigmas on women not being like, you know, tip-top creatures and people of, you know, the utmost moral judgment and whatever. But at the end of the day, they are human beings. I mean, if you really take into consideration, how much a woman is willing to do to just participate in sex without consequences, it's ridiculous. Women will shoot themselves up with depot shots, chemicals that'll change their whole body chemistry. They got patches that they'll wear to let all these foreign chemicals in their body. They got things they got to stick up their vajayjay to like, you know, regulate so they won't get pregnant. Like, these are all the things that they go through just to get laid without having a baby, or, you know, like, I don't know. Believe it or not, a lot of women don't really like using condoms that much. I mean, please, people out there, wrap it up. You know what I mean? If you're going to be monogamous with somebody, take them to go get tested and all that good stuff. But for the most part, wrap it up. Wrap it up. You know what I mean? As far as being good at what you do, now that's another thing. Now, don't be, you know, out here just seducing women and suck in bed, because then it's like you ruin it for the next person who wants to seduce her, and you're gonna lower her expectations and higher her standards and lower her expectations. So you know, be the type of dude that, you know, is in it to win it, man. Try to satisfy these women, but like I said, just in understanding something, you know, these women are out here, they are horny just like you are. That is it. I know so many women who watch more porn than me. I mean, I don't watch that much, but as a person who probably would watch a lot of more porn if I didn't get as much action as I've gotten since I was like 20. I'm lying, like 17. Whatever, man. Or 15, I don't know. But anyway, long story short, this isn't about me. This is about you. If I was a person who didn't get as much action as I got, I probably would watch more porn. And I do know a great deal of women who watch a lot of porn. I think it's cute. I was going to say funny. I think it's cute. But in the long run, they are human beings, man. They look same way you look at a girl and you say, "Ooh, man, I would just." They look at a dude and they be like, "I would." They do the same thing, man. They're human beings. They're just like you. One thing I will tell you is, though women are horny, I'm gonna give you a few cues and clues that if a woman wants you at the end, but I'm gonna save that. Though women are horny like men, you have to understand, women are very emotional creatures. So women will get turned off faster and easier than a man will. Just like a woman can turn you off if she does whatever too strong and makes you kind of nervous, women get turned off the same way. But they get turned off at a slightly like higher frequency. Like they get turned off a little quicker because, you know, their horniness is usually more linked to their emotions than it is for a man. You know what I mean? They're just more emotional creatures. That is it at the end of the day. So you have to understand that when you're dealing with them. I'm not telling you to be fake. As far as dudes out there, be yourself. But I mean, at the same time, maybe your first impression isn't supposed to be the weird stuff. Don't let them know that you are that weird right away. Like, you know, believe it or not, saying less is more when it comes to getting laid with a woman. You could have a girl who is like super horny and super wet, and you could talk yourself right out of it by just saying way too much. Less is more, dog. If she comes into your room and sits on your bed, that is a very telltale sign. She probably will fuck you. I mean, it's almost like seeing a person with an ice cream cone of the opposite sex or whoever you're attracted to. The ice cream cone looks way more appealing on a person that you would give it to, opposed to somebody that you look at like, ew. You know what I mean? If you see somebody licking some ice cream, you're like, you'll want to share it with them, you know? But if you see a person licking some ice cream, you're like, oh my God, they're wrong for that. You probably want to stay away from them. So I use that to judge things. I mean, I'm an ice cream fiend myself, but I mean, I just say that for food or dessert or whatever the case is. If a woman wants you, she'll show you. There are certain signs. A lot of times, like if she's sitting there and talking to you, you know, when women cross their legs, if she crosses her legs towards you and her legs are aimed towards you when she's speaking to you, that's a sign that she might want you, might want to give it to you. I mean, don't get me wrong, don't assume all women are whores. I'm just letting you know that they want sex just like you do. You just have to be, I don't know, clever enough to play it, see it all through, see it out, see it through. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been, you know, like, came onto by women, and, you know, I didn't have to really do any work. Like, you know, I had one female ask me, just straight up, she said, do you want to fuck? You know, just straight out. And I think I was like 17 or 18 at the time, and I was like, why, yes, I do. And then after we did it, she said, when we first met, did you know that we were going to do it? I was like, no, I didn't know, but I think I wanted to. But I mean, actually, that was like one of the whacker experiences of my life. You know, she was actually cute and whatever. But, you know, long story short, this isn't about me, like I said. This is about you out there. So, yeah, if a woman sits on your bed, if a woman gives you good eye contact, a lot of times she looks you dead in your face. If she gets close to you, if she aims her legs at you, like if she has a choice, if she's sitting in like a wide chair and the chair, she could turn left, right, up, down, any kind of direction. She can turn anywhere, but she turns kind of like directly towards you. She's probably interested in you. These are just little things. I mean, if women are smiling at you for no apparent reason, you know, don't mug them back if you're interested. That probably means she's into you. Women believe in really subtle things to show people interest. They don't believe in like jumping out there like, hey, what's up? Even though that has happened to me, that's unusual though. Just letting you know, it's not normal. Not saying that the person who does it is a bad person or nothing like that. I'm just saying that that is not the average women's approach to getting with a dude. Like I said, at the same time you sit there, you fantasize about women, they sit there and they fantasize about men. Women get away with more masturbation type things than men do, because they're sneaky and they're slick. I mean, it's a less percentage of women that masturbate than men, but they get away with it much better. I mean, they have whole stores dedicated to the toys that women buy. And women will use them in their car, in their shower, in their bed, and all kind of stuff. I'm trying to tell you, women, in my opinion, women want sex more than guys do. They really, in my opinion, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is not a fact. It's just my opinion. They tend to be less satisfied from it, but they want it like crazy. Because, I mean, I could just never imagine that dudes who want to implant stuff in their scrotum and go through their pee hole and all kinds of stuff just to try to have sex. Like, women go to the extreme to have some sex. Women do all kind of stuff. I mean, women go, even the tests that women got to go through. I think when they go to the gynecologist, they got to stick that plastic thing up there, and it's uncomfortable. I ain't never heard one woman say that it was cool. I forgot the name of it right now. But, you know, long story short, that's just a few tips, you know what I mean? It's your boy Lucky, your favorite boxing vlogger, the lover boy. I just figure I'll put y'all up on a little game, you know what I mean? That's what I do. Stay up, Mr. Whatever Works.